Next, I have a very cool feature here, but you will need to do it because I cannot move this automation for you. You will see this automation on your system, but it will not be functional. You will need to have here, the rule will be on creation. It will work on all the leads. And the thing is, whenever I will get a new lead, this lead will get pushed into my click. Now imagine that I have my phone, and I have also a video for that. I will include it in this course. Whenever I'm getting a lead, the lead will be sent to Zoho Click. Zoho Click is an application on my phone, and then Zoho Click will give me a push notification like a text message, which means I can get immediate notifications on my phone whenever a new lead arrives. Now, when I am getting the notification on Zoho Click, I can click on the message, and that will open me the Zoho CRM application on my phone with all the details of the lead. So basically in 2 clicks, I am able to start talking to the lead, which is crazy. It's amazing, right? So just know that it's an option. Go over the video that I will include, and you will see step by step on how to do it, how to integrate Zoho Click with Zoho CRM. Let's proceed. Now we are going back to the leads. We'll go to the lead details. And on the left side, you can have attachments. If you click on the plus button, you can upload the file, you can connect Zoho Docs, Google Docs. You can have your different ways to connect stuff into your CRM. Just so you know, I'm getting lots of people asking me how much storage can I have on my Zoho CRM. If you're using Zoho Docs, you have 25 gigs per person. It's a lot, okay? A doc, you can have hundreds of thousands of documents or pictures, okay? If you're using Zoho CRM storage, you have 1 gig for a user. It's also lots of data. If you need to extend, it will cost you 5 gigs, will cost you $4 per month. It's a lot. I personally don't know even one client that had to buy additional storage, but many people asking these questions, and this is why I also tell you. So those will be the attachments. Products will be the products that you're selling to your customers. Rent a house, buy a house, mortgage maybe, whatever you're doing. And if you click on the plus button, you can have here list of products and you can choose from them. In order to add products to your system, you will go here to products and you will click on the plus button. You will write here, for example, rent. You can write $1,000. It doesn't really matter, because when you're going to the point that you need to create a quote or an invoice, you can change the amount, but you need to have some kind of amount in the system, okay? Now, let's go back to my lead and bang. Okay. Next, on the left side, you have the activities. You have task, event, and call. On my Zoho CRM course, I'm going over all of them. And as you already know, I'm showing you what is a task, what is a call, what is an event, what's the difference between them, and how to make use of them. So that's that. In the open activities, you will have all the open activities, the ones that's supposed to take place or the ones that are not completed. The closed activities will be the ones that you already completed or the event date is already passed. That's not interesting. Emails. On the left side, you will see that you have the email section. It will include all the emails from your mailbox. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the Zoho CRM course, I'm showing you how to integrate Zoho CRM with your mail. If it's Gmail or Yahoo, whatever it is. But just follow the lesson and make the integration. And then all the emails that you exchange with the client will be here. Zoho Desk, Zoho Social, Zoho Survey, all those, and Zoho Sign. All those will be related modules to different applications. Later on I will talk to you about those applications, but just know that all the information exists here. For example, I can see all my open tickets with this specific client, or I can see here all the surveys that I sent to the client. Okay, now the time has come and we need to convert the lead. Let's assume that the lead was converted. It doesn't matter if I do it using convert from here or I'm clicking on the blueprint button. I will register a new lead. We'll call it test. And we'll click save. The lead comes into the system, as you can see here, as a new lead. And from that moment on, I can click on a different blueprint buttons. Now, before I'm going to convert the opportunity, I want to show you what I did with the blueprint. Let's go here. It's, by the way, it's the same blueprint that you have on the Zoho CRM course. I think it's lesson 13 or 14. It's exactly the same blueprint that I added here to the real estate system. If I will go to the blueprint, you can see the different options, and here they are correlating. I'm not going to explain all those because in the Zoho CRM course I already show you how to create it step by step and also what each one of them is doing. But if I will click here on create an opportunity, that will initiate the opportunity creation and the opportunity exists. Let's go back to the leads. I want to continue and show you more things that I added to the system. First of all this section, all the lead information, communication, was structured in an easy way that whenever you're working with your clients, you can easily know what are their phone numbers, property details, marketing related items, for example, the date of birth, annual revenue if you have, the lead source, where it came from. All those exist in one place. Now there is one more field that I added, which is the referral. So let's assume that I referred you a client. Probably you want to send me a thank you card, or maybe in some cases I will also get a commission, right? So you will click here on referrals and you will select from the referrals who referred you the person. In this case I will search, let's say, Joe Industries, which is one of my referrals, and I will click on save. Now when I'm creating the opportunity, you can see that the referral was tracked forward. You can see here in the opportunity that Joe is now a referral of the opportunity, which means if this deal closes, then I know that I need to give Joe something in return. If I will click on Joe on the referral, I will be able to see the commission that I supposed to give to Joe. In this case it will be a flat rate, and the flat rate is $50, which means if I'm closing the deal, I supposed to pay Joe $50, right? So that's in his referral file. You can see here under the referrals module, you can see all the details that are related to this specific referral. Now, every opportunity, you see on the left side, every opportunity that this referral gave me is now part of his file. So in 1 second, I can see all the opportunities related to him, the amounts, the stages of the deals, and so on. Okay? So it's very, very convenient. Just a side note, if you have referrals, please pay them. Give the money. You want to give money to other people. Share the love. Because once you do that, you give them incentive to continue and send you more people. Please, pay them, pay them. It's a good thing, okay? Let's go back to the lead. Let's see if I missed anything else in the lead. Let's go to Tom Cruise because I like him. And we see the gender, relationship. Just a side note, I have gazillion side notes, sorry about it. Please fill as much information as possible. So let's assume that I have this lead and I will know that the lead is a male, is married, and his client type is an investor. So let's do here, this is an investor and his gender is a male. Just by knowing those two things, I can craft a beautiful email about properties that are for investors, which will make sense for this specific case. And the colors of the email will be more blue, black, stuff that's related to men. And the pictures, of course, will be, or sexy women or men. So something that men wants to see. If from the other side it will be a female investor, I will go again with the same properties, but probably I will shift more to the pinks and it will be something else. Anyway, so that's the idea here. Fill as much information as possible and make sure in the notes section on the top you add as much notes as possible every time that you give a phone call or you meet this person. The more information that you have here, the better for you, because you will be more practical in your sales and you will be able to convert more, because the other side will know that you understand him and you remember what you talk to him, right? One of the worst things for me personally is when I'm talking to someone and 3 months after I talk to him again and he have no clue what we discussed last time. So that shows me disrespect. So that's personally me. Next, we converted the lead and now we have, let's go to Gaga. No Gaga, let's go to, fine, Gaga, that's good, okay. So I'm going now to Lady Gaga and I can look at her contact. The contact's supposed to have the contact information, but most of the work will be on the opportunity. I will check the contact only when there is something related to the contact itself. Change of email, change of phone number, change of address, change of marital status, but unless I have those changes, all the action will be done here in the opportunity. Now, when I'm going to an opportunity, let's go to Fernando, yes, of course. And when I'm going to the opportunity, first of all, you will see here that you have all the stages, as you already know from the course. And those stages, you also know how to customize them. So please customize those stages based on your needs if you don't like what I did here, right? Because that's easy to do. Now, whenever you moving to the different stages, different automations will take place. If I will go here, let's go to the automation side, workflows, and let's go to opportunities. You can see that I created multiple workflows. First of all, it's calculate opportunity amounts. You can see here that whenever the opportunity is being created or edited, and as long as calculate amounts automatically is being selected, a custom function will run, and the custom function will collect the amounts and will determine what is the total payout. Now, if I will go here to the money side, and I will have referral income will be, I got from a renovation guy 2,500 for referring him this deal. I got another 500 bucks as extra income, and I have here 20,000 bucks is my total income, which is taking 2.5% from the property price. You can see I have a percent-based deal, 2.5% of 800,000 plus 2,500 plus 5,000. The bottom line is 20,000. If I will make any change here, you can see that the prices, let me just refresh, you can see that the price is changing. Now the reason is that I have here a checkbox, calculate amounts automatically. If you do want the system to calculate automatically for you, then you make sure it's checked. If it's not checked, the system will ignore the workflow and it will not calculate the prices. From the other side, that was the income, right? From the other side, you have the expenses. I added the different expenses, and you have here the different expenses, and you have here also the bottom line. Okay, now on the top you will have your net profit. That will be the total amount, and the total amount will take the income minus the expenses, and that will be the bottom line, what you're supposed to have at the end of the cycle. Okay, let's go back here, and this is a custom functions. Please don't touch it. Okay, if you touch it and you start to mess around with it, you won't be able to fix it later. So please, again, it's a long function. Please don't break it, please.